Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove all caps as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem performed by Sacred Heart Catholic third grader Miss Ava Smith.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Absolutely amazing. Third grader Ava Smith.
Let's give her a huge round of
We had to
applause, ladies
report
and gentlemen. Ava Smith from
Jeff
Sacred
Ellison
Heart
that she was 3 years
Catholic.
old, but it is a third grader.
Wow, that was beautiful.
And now the PA announcer, Seth Game, for your starting lineups.
Told you she was pretty tall for a 3-year-old.
Hello, basketball fans. And welcome to the 64th annual Calhoun County Basketball Tournament Championship Night here at Pete Mathews Coliseum, here on the campus of Jacksonville State University. In girls championship action is going to be between the Lady Bulldogs of Anniston High School taking on the Golden Eagles of Jacksonville. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here are the starting lineups. First off, for the Lady Bulldogs of Anniston. At guard, a sophomore, number 3, Miasia Bullock. At guard, a junior, number 4, Raven Cooley. At forward, a junior, number 15, Davia Palmer. At forward, a junior, number 32, Karshiana Curry. And at forward, a senior, number 34, Kiana Bullock. And the Lady Bulldogs are coached by Eddie Bullock and assisted by Anthony Clemens. And now, here are the starting lineups for the Jacksonville Golden Eagles. At guard, a senior, number 5, Angel Kidd. At guard, a senior, number 10, Destiny Easley. At forward, a senior, number 4, Virginia Poe. At forward, a sophomore, number 13, Sierra Stone. And at center, a junior, number 32, Deja Kirksey. And Jacksonville is coached by Ryan Chambliss and assisted by Derek Wilson and Nate Lyons.
And there are your starting lineups for both teams. Anniston, coached by Coach Eddie Bullock, 19-5 on the season, has won the last 3 out of 4 games against Golden Eagles here in this championship matchup. They don't play in the same area now as the classification shuffled around last year, and so they haven't met during the season this time for the first time since they have been playing in the finals. So it's going to be interesting. I know both coaches have scouted both teams, but we're ready for the tip Anniston versus Jacksonville. Karshana Curry along with Deja Kirksey in the circle. Daniel Holmes, Paul Montgomery, and Calvin Oden are your officials. Daniel Holmes will throw up the ball. It's controlled by Anniston. Up the floor is Cooley. She's in there, good for two.
Right off the bat, Cooley strikes the first blow for the Anniston Bulldogs.
Full court pressure by the Lady Bulldogs. Kidd will bring it up the floor. Poe is split off to the right, and that pressure forces a first turnover, forcing Kidd to throw that pass high.
Talking with the Jacksonville coach before the game, he was worried about his kids being too tight for this thing. For most of them, this is their fourth shot at Anniston. They got a single-lady team.
Palmer has the layup partially blocked. Racing down the ball was Curry. Off to Palmer now. Kiana Bullock will attack the basket. She does so. And there'll be a jump ball now. A jump ball in the center lane. It will belong to Jacksonville because Anniston got the opening tip.
2-0 Anniston early. The real battle to look at is Angel Kidd against Cooley.
Up the floor. Jacksonville beats the press perfectly, easily with a shot at the free throw line. It's no good. Bullock strong with the rebound. Outlet to Cooley. Cooley almost carried the basketball. Up top to Palmer now. Palmer will set the offense.
They put Virginia Poe guarding Cooley man-to-man. And I'm not sure if it's going to be all a man-to-man or what, but
Easley will pick up the foul on the push there, going after the ball there.
one of the thoughts may be Poe's got a 6 or 7 inch height advantage on Cooley, but I don't know about the quickness.
Cooley gets a screen from Curry. Kiana Bullock will attack the glass. Her shot off the glass, no good, but there's a foul on the play, and Kiana Bullock will go to the line to shoot two.
Foul looks like it's going to be on Destiny Easley. No, it's going to be on 13, Sierra Stone.
The sophomore center picks up her first foul as Bullock misses a first free throw, and Stone so crucial to the success of Jacksonville. The height inside, the ability to get the rebounds, and they can't afford for her to get in foul trouble early to this Anniston team.
She's the only one that can match up height-wise with him in there.
Kiana Bullock will make the second free throw. Pressure now again by Anniston. Gets it into Kirksey. Kirksey has a pass deflected. Gets it over to Poe now. Poe tight rope in the sideline. She steps on the sideline. Good defense by Kiana Bullock, using the extra defender there, the sideline.
Yeah, they had the trap on and forced her out of bounds.
Inbound into Palmer. Palmer goes around Kidd. Over to Cooley. Cooley launches a three. Off the back iron, no good. The rebound is tapped out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Bulldogs.
That was easily tapping that ball out of bounds over the top of Bullock, excuse me.
Bullock into Palmer now. Here's a steal by Easley. Easley crosses half court. Got Major Bullock in front of her. Palmer comes from behind. The flip out to Kidd. The Kidd shot no good. Easley with the rebound. Her putback's no good. And Kiana Bullock with another board. Up the floor goes the Lady Bulldogs. Major Bullock will attack the glass, and she'll lay it up good for two.
Anniston showing great speed right now.
Anniston in control now, 5-0 as we start this game. Easley almost travels with the ball. Cooley knocked the ball out of her hands, and now Kidd will set the offense for Jacksonville. The first time they've kind of slowed it down here. Poe launches a three. It's way off the mark, no good. And racing over to get the rebound is Palmer. Palmer will try to go around Kidd. Kidd doesn't allow it. She's moving her feet at the same time, so she's going to pick up the blocking foul.
That's her first team foul as well. Things going Coach Bullock's way right now for Anniston. They're beating them down the floor. They're beating them on the boards, and they've rattled them with that press.
Here's a pass into Kiana Bullock. She's going to attack once again. Major Bullock with shot fake, drive to the glass, no good. And the rebound will go to Stone for the Lady Eagles.
Stone's picked up a couple of rebounds, long with Poe.
Poe up the floor, shot, no good. Poe 0 for 2 early in the game. Palmer up quickly up the floor. Here's a near steal by Kidd as Kidd anticipated that pass. Almost picked it off there. The Anniston ball in front of the scorer's table.
We talked before the game that how Angel Kidd played tonight might be how Jacksonville plays. She's got to have a big game.
Bullock, free throw line is good. Kiana Bullock saw what she liked and took it. Her first field goal of the game.
7-0 Anniston, 5:15 to go in the opening quarter.
Easily looking inside for Kirksey. Kirksey makes her move. Shot is up. It's short. It's tipped there by Curry, and the ball will go out of bounds, so it'll be Lady Golden Eagles basketball.
Curry had a hand in her face. She had to go over and couldn't get it to drop. Anniston's everywhere on defense.
Poe, baseline looking. She goes into Kirksey. Kirksey thought about the jumper there. Free throw line. Hands off to Martin, and Martin driving. Cut off there by Cooley, and Cooley will pick up the foul.
One thing you think Jacksonville may need to start doing is try to attack the basket as well and start drawing some fouls on Anniston. Their whole game has been from outside. I'm not sure they've even gotten the ball inside one time this whole first half.
Poe. Martin. Shot, no good. Short, tipped around. Picked up by Bullock. She'll pass to Major Bullock. Shot up. No, or pass back out to Cooley, and Cooley will launch a three. It's no good, but they're getting inside rebounding positions. Kiana Bullock. Cooley will fire to another three, and this time she knocks it in good for two. Or did they count that as a three?
They counted it as a three.
Counted as a three, and now
10-0.
Coach Ryan Chamas has seen enough. Down 10-0. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have more first quarter action for you here on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Have you got the new car itch but don't want to take the plunge with a brand new car? How about getting the most car for the money at Avery Auto Sales? They have a large selection of cars with even some 2014s in the mix. And if you're worried about your credit, don't. They can help get you back on your credit feet with guaranteed approval. Check them out online at AveryAutoSales.net. Then when you see something you like, call them at 256-835-8897 for a test drive. Or just go by. Avery Auto Sales is located on Highway 78 East between Highway 78 and Snow Street in Oxford. That's Avery Auto Sales.
When you're in need of septic tank installation, repair, pumping, or service, both commercial and residential, the first call you make is to On-Site Solutions. They are also one of the only companies in Calhoun County that can handle all your restaurant grease from pickup to disposal. On-Site Solutions offers excellent service for a reasonable price, both before and after your septic system is installed. Call Jason Lively today at 256-310-2801 and let On-Site Solutions help solve your septic system needs. Mention where you heard this ad and receive a discount.
Back here at Pete Mathews Coliseum, Jason Pong alongside Brant Locklear. Anniston on top of Jacksonville right now, 10-0, the number one seed. Yet to score, and we have 4:29 to go in the first quarter. Poe launches another three. This one is good, and Jacksonville, just like that, will get on the board.
At the 4:19 mark, 10-3.
Bullock loses the ball. It's off the leg of Cooley and go out of bounds, so the first pressure that we've seen that really hampered the Anniston ball handlers getting it up the floor.
That was their first made basket. They press all the time, but they've been unable to press because they haven't made any shots.
Kidd with Major Bullock guarding her. She'll drop back, pull up jumper. This one's off the mark, no good. Ball's tipped out of bounds off of Poe. Poe knocked it out of Cooley's hands.
Again, the Lady Eagles settling for the jumper. They haven't gone inside to Sierra Stone at all. Looked like that time she had a little bit of position in there.
That'll be our first media timeout. We're going to take a minute break and be right back here on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
American Plumbing and Septic Service provides residential, commercial, and industrial work you can count on. From the smallest repair to the biggest job, it all starts with our team talking with you about every phase, including a free estimate, then the professional service to complete the job on time. And because you never know when an emergency might happen, we're here 24/7 with the manpower and equipment to fix it fast. With locations in Oxford, Anniston, Pell City, Gadsden, Jacksonville, and Atlanta, at American Plumbing and Septic Service, we're here to serve you.
At RMC, we love serving people in the small towns of Northeast Alabama. The lifestyle, the food, the people. But make no mistake, there's nothing small about the care we provide. In fact, we're a member of the UAB Cancer Network and have the Blue Distinction Award for cardiac care and are rated in the top 5% in the country by the Commission on Cancer.
It's not about the size of the town.
It's not about the size of the town.
It's not about the size of the town.
It's about the strength of our regional health system.
.358 to go here in the first quarter. Anniston on top of Jacksonville 10-3. after the three-point basket by Virginia Poe. Anniston will take the ball out of bounds. Here's a press by Jacksonville. Cooley will get into Palmer. Palmer around Kidd. And Kirksey will knock the ball out of her hands. Kirksey up the floor to Poe. Poe, 1-on-3 now, will pull it back out and get it to Kidd.
2 consecutive steals off that press by Jacksonville.
Martin on the drive, shot no good. Stone's there with the rebound and the putback. Sierra Stone attacked that out offensive glass there, an easy bucket.
Once again, the Eagles take it inside. They get 2 points, 10-5 now. They've cut the lead in half.
Palmer on the drive. She's open, lost her balance. Ball still loose on the floor. Cooley has it down the left wing. Her shot blocked there by Poe. Long arms by Poe, getting out and defending that three-pointer. Kidd attacking. Here's a near steal. Kidd will get it back. Her layup no good. Ball battling around. Curry will pick it up. And now we got a foul on the rebound. I believe they're going to whistle Martin for the foul.
It's a war inside battle going on. Both teams scrapping after that one. It looks like the foul is going to be on Martin, as you said. That'll be the 4th team foul against Jacksonville.
Welch in the game now for Major Bullock. She'll help bring the ball up the floor, across half court. Now here's Kiana Bullock. She'll attack the glass. Shot is up, no good. There's a whistle and a foul. And we're going to see if that is a 2-shot foul or no. They're going to say the foul occurred on the floor, so Anniston will have the ball on the baseline.
It was on Kirksey, her first.
The inbounds. Over to Palmer on the right wing. Now to Cooley in the corner. Cooley driving, dishing. Curry. Curry's shot from the baseline is up and good.
Curry's on the board with her first 2 points, 12-5 Anniston.
Oh, Curry could be the difference maker for Anniston with all the big three covering the rest of them for Jacksonville. Curry with a rebound there. So outlet to Cooley. Cooley crosses half court. Poe on Cooley. Cooley will drive. Shot. Blocked by Poe out of bounds. It doesn't go out of bounds. Kidd will save it from going out of bounds. Good defense once again. Poe on Cooley. Kidd attacking. Dishing to Kirksey. Kirksey can't get the layup. Long rebound. And rolling with the ball there was Palmer. And Coach Bullock, I guess, thought Palmer got helped with the roll there. No whistle, however. Traveling violation called.
What you're seeing right now is Anniston is playing a lot harder than Jacksonville. They're fighting for the ball just a little bit harder than Jacksonville. They seem to want it more than the Eagles do right now. And they lead 12-5.
Miaja Bullock into the game for the Lady Bulldogs. 2 minutes to go, 12-5 Anniston. Poe on the right wing. Kidd. Poe loves to shoot it here. She likes to shoot behind that red line, the college line. Here's a steal by Cooley.
Bullock knocked it away.
Palmer driving, passing back to Cooley. Now Bullock. Bullock driving, makes her move, drives to the basket. The shot is short. There's a whistle and a foul, and she'll go line to shoot 2.
A lot of Eagles with 1 foul. Let's see who's going to pick up that second one. That was 32, I believe. That's going to be Kirksey's second.
Free throw by Bullock is good, and Kirksey, the senior or the junior post player, will have to check out of the game now.
Can't see her number coming in yet. I think that's number 12, Natalia Morgan. And we've got a new player in for Anniston, Jakar Clemens, number 35.
Here's the inbounds to Poe. Now to Morgan. Morgan up the floor. Double team. The ball's tipped out of bounds, and it'll belong to Jacksonville.
I'm not sure they want Morgan to have that ball right in there just inside the half-court line. They were lucky to get out of that one.
Morgan will split way off to the left. Pass over to Poe. Now to easily top of the key, way out. Three-pointer no good. Ball's tipped around, and I think we're going to have a push underneath. And they're going to probably get Curry there, Brant.
Yep. That's her first. It looks to me like Anniston's guards are pulling out there, leaving a big hole in the middle of that free throw lane, but Jacksonville not throwing it in there to anybody.
Tried to get it in there. It's knocked away. Here's Miaja Bullock. Bullock on the drive, off balance, no good. And Stone with the rebound.
Stone's third rebound on the evening.
Kidd, top of the key, over to Easley. Easley down to Morgan. Morgan, baseline jumper, rims out, no good. And Bullock with another board.
Kiana Bullock, her fifth rebound. Anniston still leading 13-5.
Miaja Bullock attacking once again. Ball knocked out of her hands, no whistle. Kidd on the drive, shot is up, and it's good.
Kidd gets her first 2 points of the game.
Curry on inbounds to Cooley. Down to 33 seconds to go here in the quarter. Cooley attacking. It's stolen away by Easley. Easley with one to beat, and that's Curry. She'll pull up jumper. This one's off the mark, and Clemens will grab the board for the Lady Bulldogs.
Again, there were only 2 Eagles down on this end, and all 5 Anniston players hustled down. 3 Eagles were standing on the other end of the court. Nobody to get the rebound.
Down to 10 seconds now. Miaja Bullock, top of the key. Kidd guarding her. 7, 6, and 5. Here comes Cooley. Attacking, pull-up jumper, no good. It's off the mark, and Poe will get the rebound, and the buzzer will sound, and that's how we'll end the first quarter with your score. Anniston 13, Jacksonville Lady Eagles 7. We're going to take a minute break and be back here shortly here on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Did you know there's one convenient location that can serve almost all your battery needs? It's Batteries Unlimited at the top of the hill on Quintard in Anniston. They have all major brands at prices you really won't believe. Car batteries start at just $49. Any battery for any need. Marine, lawn tractor, golf carts, watches, cameras, cell phones. If it takes a battery, Batteries Unlimited has it. Batteries Unlimited, 321 Quintard in Anniston. Call 256-238-9005. Batteries Unlimited is now an authorized U-Haul dealer.
Your pet is an important part of your family that returns love and care unconditionally. And right now's the best time to think about your pet's care for the spring months ahead. Greenbrier Animal Clinic in Anniston has been taking care of pets in the Calhoun County area for over 3 decades. Call now and schedule your pet for their annual vaccinations, flea and tick treatment, or grooming. Dr. Bill Brom and Dr. Elizabeth Main ensure your pet always sees a vet. X-ray, lab, and the latest surgical facilities on site ensures quality health care. Greenbrier Animal Clinic. Warm hearts, treating cold noses.
64th Annual Calhoun County Basketball Tournament. We are in the girls' championship game. A battle between Anniston and the Lady Eagles, and Jacksonville kind of clawed their way back late in that first quarter.
13-7 they're down, but they're still just being out-hustled so far by Anniston. They've got to pick up their game if they hope to win this thing.
Palmer over to Clemens. Now back up to Palmer. Kiana Bullock will go to the high post there at the free throw line. Here's Miaja Bullock on the drive. Shot is up, and it's good, and the foul. Miaja Bullock attacking once again. And I believe every time she's touched the ball, she's pretty much attacked the basket.
And that's the difference so far. Anniston attacking the basket, Jacksonville not. Foul was on number 11. That's Martin. That's her second team foul.
Martin will check out now, and Easley will check in. One free throw from Miaja Bullock. Shot is up. No good, and Stone with the rebound for the Lady Eagles. Here's Kidd now, top of the key. Looks like a 2-3 zone for the Lady Bulldogs. Bullock will creep up. Now Clemens will creep up and guard Stone, so it's actually a 2-on-2 now. Over to Poe. Poe will drive. Now to Kirksey. Kirksey bumped by Clemens. Back up top. Into Stone at the free throw line. She'll turn, head off to Kidd. Kidd on the drive. Back out now to Easley. Easley on the drive. Over to Poe. Poe from NBA will launch it. It's good for 3. Virginia Poe with her second 3 of the game.
Poe 6 points, keeping Jacksonville hanging around.
Miaja Bullock goes through 2. Drives around 3. Shot no good. Clemens there with the rebound, and the putback is good for 2.
Jakara Clemens coming from the offside, picked it off and puts it back in.
She's really giving Coach Bullock some good minutes here. Here's a steal by Miaja Bullock. Her layup is up and good. Miaja Bullock with 6 now.
19-10, Anniston up by 9.
Kidd half court. Cooley way up on her. As soon as she crossed half court, she was on her there. Now Palmer will creep up on her. Kirksey with the baseline jumper, no good. She'll get her own rebound out to Kidd. Kidd alone for the three. It's up and it's good.
Kidd starting to heat up. That's her 5th point.
3 threes in the game so far for the Lady Eagles. Here's Palmer on the drive. By Kidd. Shot off the glass, no good. Palmer will get her own rebound somehow. Shot is up, no good. Kiana Bullock will save it in for the Lady Bulldogs. What hustle there by the Lady Bulldogs. Miaja Bullock on the shot, and she's fouled once again. Attacking the basket, not settling for that outside jumper. And you got to credit that foul right there to number 1, Davia Palmer, for not only getting her rebound, but Kiana Bullock with an awesome save there.
Bullock, Kiana, 6 rebounds in the game.
Miaja Bullock will hit the free throw.
Miaja having a special game again. Coming in is number 30, Nicole Goodson for Jacksonville.
Miaja Bullock, shot is up, no good. And rebound will go to the Lady Eagles. Kidd pushes it up the floor. Not sure who that last foul was on. I'll try to get that for you in just a second.
I'll get it here.
Kirksey on the baseline. Over to Martin. Martin driving. Shot is up, no good. Poe with the rebound. Put back, no good. And Palmer will get the rebound for Palmer. Miaja Bullock way outside. First time she's taken the outside three there, off the mark. Poe with the long rebound up the floor to Martin. Martin loses the ball. It's still loose on the floor. Trying to get it out to Kidd and throws it out of bounds.
Once again, Anniston seems to be out hustling Jacksonville, although Jacksonville's starting to pick it up the tempo just a little bit.
The pressure.
And Jacksonville has quit pressing altogether on Anniston.
Here's contact at the half-court line, no whistle. Miaja Bullock once again attacking and shoots a layup good for 2.
Miaja Bullock having a field day. That gives her 9 points in this first half. 22-13, Anniston lead.
Here's Poe. The shot, the runner, it's up and good. And she's fouled on the play.
Poe keeping the Eagles in this thing. 22-15.
Couple Bulldogs back into the game. Or Shears will be in the game for her first action tonight. Curry will come back in. Kiana Bullock will take a breather.
Kira Williams in the game for Jacksonville.
Poe at the line to try to complete the three-point play. Free throw off, and Cooley with the rebound. Goodson will hit the floor, and she's down. She's hurting. I don't know what happened. I think she may have twisted her knee there, Brant.
Didn't seem to be anyone around her. She was just coming across the free throw line.
Yeah, and when that happens, kind of like a misstep. She grabbed that knee there immediately. She's down on the floor. We're gonna take a minute break, and we'll come back and we'll see the status on Nicole Goodson there. Take a short break and be right back here on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
We build things that work the way you wish they would. Like a front-end loader you can detach from your seat. Or a mower deck you just drive over and cut through knee-deep grass no problem. Yep, we thought the same thing you did. That's why we build them this way. That's how we run. Nothing runs like a deer.
Back here at Pete Mathews Coliseum, luckily there, Nicole Goodson able to walk up off the court. She's hobbling to the trainer's room there. So Anniston will have the ball now, 4:47 to go. Here's a pass into Curry on the baseline. Out to Cooley now. Cooley will drive around Kidd. Ball's knocked out of her hands. Cooley will pick it up, in trouble now. Two defenders in on Cooley. Be a jump ball, and the possession there will belong to Jacksonville.
22-15 Anniston. They jumped out 10-0. Jacksonville staying with them since that point and picking up the game a little bit, but they need a big hoop right here to really start getting back into this ball game.
Cooley got in trouble there. Nobody come to help her. Here's a pass inside to Williams. Williams shot deflected by Shears. Stone is there for the putback. Good for 2.
22-17. Stone now 5 rebounds and 4 points.
Cooley, Kidd, now over to Miaja Bullock. Bullock driving on pole, shot up, contact, no good. Stone with the rebound. Almost thrown away there by Cooley. Kidd launches a 3, top of the key, and buries it.
Angel Kidd now starting to uncrank it. That's 8 points for her. And this game's 22-20.
Cooley, jump shot, left wing, way off the mark. Shears races over to save it. Palmer saves it. She'll get it back now. Great hustle by the Lady Bulldogs. And Curry stepped on the half-court line there, so it'll be a backcourt violation. Timeout called on the floor by Coach Bullock for Anniston. We're going to take a minute timeout as well and be back here on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Step into the offices of J. Britt Middlebrook, CPA, where you'll find professional one-on-one service for business and individual clients. In this ever-changing tax and economic climate, you can count on receiving the expert advice you need. J. Britt Middlebrook works hard to provide every client what they need to meet all deadlines. Tax season will be here soon. For all your accounting service needs, call or stop by at 1913 Berry Street in Oxford. That's J. Britt Middlebrook, CPA.
3:37 to go here in the first half. Jacksonville has fought their way back to just now a 2-point deficit. Jacksonville does have the ball now. They could take the lead or tie it here on this possession. Poe inside to Williams. Williams will make her move. A shot deflected by Shears, and that's twice that's happened there. Williams has her shot blocked, and Stone's right there for the putback.
And this game is tied, and Jacksonville's made it all the way back. They weathered the storm of Anniston in the first quarter.
Anniston with the ball in front of the Jacksonville bench. Here's Cooley inbound into Curry. Curry looking for help now. In trouble at the free throw line. Has the ball knocked out of her hands by Kidd. She gets it back and gets it over to Cooley. Cooley on the right wing now, up top of Curry. Now Miaja Bullock on the left side. Palmer, awkward shot, no good. Stone with the rebound, and we got a whistle on the rebound and a foul. I believe it's going to go against the Lady Bulldogs.
Anniston missing shots, and Stone now with 8 rebounds. She's starting to clear the boards and keeping Anniston from getting that second shot.
Curry will pick up her second foul, and quickly Coach Bullock gets her senior forward back in, Kiana Bullock. Tie ball game. Jacksonville with the ball. Martin, right wing up top to Kidd. Kidd driving. Shot is up, or pass is up to Stone. Stone will lay it up good for 2.
That's what Kidd can do for you. She's now shooting and dishing. The Jacksonville Eagles lead by 2.
Palmer with an offensive foul. Trying to go to the basket, and Palmer's down on the floor, Brant. She really collided hard there. I'm not for sure if that was Stone or Williams over there on that corner, and it looks like she's twisted her ankle. And that's going to be a big blow for the Lady Bulldogs if she can't come back in the game, Brant, because she is our primary ball handler.
Yeah, Jacksonville really didn't have an answer for her when she was playing with Cooley because they had the 2 quick guards. And Bullock is going to head right on. Palmer's going to head right on into the dressing room.
Not able to put any pressure on that ankle.
In the game for Anniston's going to be Carlina Welch. Got a lot of speed and can dribble the ball, but still not as good as in the clutch as Palmer, and has not had as much playing time as Palmer. I saw her have a real good game against Sylacauga, so she can play well.
Kidd with Welch guarding her. Over to Poe. Post three-pointer way off the mark, but hustling to get the rebound is Williams. Williams back out to Kidd. Kidd driving. Turn around jumper. Free throw line. No good. Ball's tipped. And tipped. There, I thought it was last tip by the Lady Bulldogs, but it'll go Bulldogs' way there.
Here's where Kidd, the senior, now has got a sophomore on her, Carlina Welch, and you can see Kidd starting to put some moves on her to try to get open at the free throw line.
Cooley will move to that point guard slot now. Kidd still guarding her. Jacksonville with her first lead now. Leads by 2. Here's Curry driving. Shot over Stone, short. No good. It goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Bulldogs.
Can't say enough about the game Stone is playing inside. Doing a very good job both now on offense and defense. She's got 8 points.
Just a sophomore. Here's Welch, top of the key. Over Cooley. Cooley open for 3. She'll take it way off the mark. No good. And I don't know why Williams tried to save it. She does. And taking advantage of that was Kiana Bullock. He never tried to save the ball under
your own backboard.
Under the own basket. And she saved it right to Kiana Bullock.
Yeah.
Kiana Bullock drove to the basket, got fouled.
And then to complicate things, she was fouled by Kira Williams. And she makes the free throw, and now Anniston goes back on top, 25-24, possibly a 5-point swing in points in that one play.
3-point possession by the Lady Bulldogs, 1:30 to go in the first half. Martin up top over to Kirksey. Kirksey split way out wide. Now Martin driving. Shot is up off the glass, too hard, no good. And ball's tipped around. It's loose on the floor. Bullock and Stone will tie up there. It'll be a jump ball. The possession will belong to Anniston.
Both teams now just trading punch for punch. This thing's going to go, you know it's going to go right down to the wire.
Cooley into Miaja Bullock. Bullock had the ball knocked out of her hands, gets it back, bounces it to Curry. Curry shot too hard. Miaja Bullock with the rebound. Her putback, no good, but there's a foul on the play, and I believe Kidd is going to pick it up.
That'll be her second.
3 players for the Lady Eagles with 2 fouls.
You know, almost Jacksonville, you get the ball back, you just slow it down and play for 1 shot so you don't get anybody else in foul trouble.
Miaja Bullock will hit the free throw, and Brant, she has had a big second quarter.
Yeah, that's 8 points for her, I believe, in this quarter. Going for number 9.
Second free throw up, and it's good.
27-24, Bulldogs up by 3.
Here's Jacksonville now, just under a minute to go here in the first half, and Poe has the ball knocked out of her hands, and Miaja Bullock really playing tight defense on Poe. You can't give her any room, and she'll launch that 3 there.
You got to make a crisp pass, too. Otherwise, Anniston will pick it off.
Kidd on the drive, bounces it to Stone, and when you're that close, Brand, it's hard to get that bounce pass in there.
Jacksonville went up 24-22. They've given up 5 straight points here. They kind of let up on a couple plays, and Anniston will take advantage of it every time.
Cooley, pull-up jumper, top of the key, rims out, no good. Ball's tipped around. Curry will pick it up, but she steps on the line. It'll be Lady Eagles ball.
You know, you never know what play is going to cost you a game. You've got Anniston does as good a job as I've seen of playing hard on every single possession. And Jacksonville's taken off quite a few possessions in this first half, not playing quite as hard as they could. And that's why they're down right now.
Jacksonville could tie it with a 3. We're under 25 seconds to go here in the first half. Poe, Kidd, pull-up jumper, free throw line, it's good, buries it.
That's 10 points for Kidd, 27-26, Anniston by 1.
Down to 5 seconds now, Miaja Bullock. Shot no good, rebound will go to Jacksonville, down to 0 seconds all across the board on the clock. That's how we'll finish the first half with the score. Anniston leading by 1, 27-26. We'll keep it right here, and looks like Scott Snellgrove has got Coach Eddie Bullock with us. Go ahead, Scott.
Hard, the scorebook keepers for Alexandria.
Turn his mic.
Gotta get plugged in over here.
Got out on a big run, kind of held things there for a while, a big run late by Jacksonville to get it close again.
Right, I told him it's going to be a game of runs, just whoever make the last run.
All right, Coach, look forward to the second half.
That was Scott Snellgrove with Coach Eddie Bullock, and Brent, a tough first half, and we'll talk about it some more after we come back from a 2-minute break here At halftime of the 64th annual Calhoun County Basketball Tournament. Girls Championship game will be back shortly here on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
We build things that work the way you wish they would. Like a front-end loader you can detach from your seat. Or a mower deck you just drive over and cut through knee-deep grass no problem. Yep, we thought the same thing you did. That's why we build them this way. That's how we run. Nothing runs like a deer.
Being a doctor, I know the symptoms of a heart attack. To experience them yourself is something completely different. When I woke up with severe pain in my arms and chest, I hesitated. When the pain persisted, I chose RMC. Thanks to RMC's staff and Dr. Yamamura, my bypass surgery was a success. It's comforting to know we have quality doctors right here in Calhoun County. Regional Medical Center, advanced technology, advanced care.
Oops, had a fender bender? Have them tow it or take it yourself to Wesley's Paint and Body. Baker Reynolds and his guys have been this area's go-to team for quality automotive body repair and paint work for years. All makes and models, foreign or domestic. They take them crashed and make them look like new. And with Wesley's larger new facility, including 2 full-size paint booths, they can get you fixed up fast. Always free estimates, best price on repair work, insurance claims welcomed, and service with a smile. That's Wesley's Paint and Body, Highway 78 East in Anniston.
When you have cable and can't find something good to watch, you get depressed. When you get depressed, you attend seminars. When you attend seminars, you feel like a winner. When you feel like a winner, you go to Vegas. When you go to Vegas, you lose everything. And when you lose everything, you sell your hair to a wig shop. Don't sell your hair to a wig shop. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV.
Call Customer First Satellite in Oxford.
And now Scott Snellgrove has got Ryan Chambliss.
Everyone expected a great first half. No one's been disappointed so far.
Well, we got to play a little bit better on defense, and we got to take care of the ball a little bit better. I think we'll be fine.
All right, I'll let you get to your team. Thank you.
Scott Snellgrove with Coach Ryan Chambliss, and we're ready to start the second half. Jacksonville will have the basketball as we start. Carlina Welch will take the place of Palmer. The rest of the starters are on the floor for the Lady Bulldogs, and the normal 5 for the Lady Eagles are on the floor. Poe will get ready to inbound to Kidd as still waiting on the media to get ready, and there is the horn. And ready to get underway to start the second half. Anniston leading by 1, 27-26. Easley to Poe in the corner. Up to Easley. Now they swing it around to Kidd. Kidd over to Poe. Poe open for 3 in the other corner. No good. And Cooley will race over to get the rebound. Up to Florida with Kiana Bullock. Kiana Bullock spins, drives, shot out the glass, no good. And Stone with the rebound for Jacksonville.
That's her 10th rebound.
Up to Florida Poe. Poe driving, shot is up, no good. And there's a foul on the play.
Looked like Curry trying to draw the charge. And she's going to pick up the foul instead. And that'll be her third. The first sign of really any foul trouble on anybody on either side here in the second half.
Poe, a pretty good free throw shooter for Jacksonville at the line to shoot 2. First one rims out.
That's the third free throw she's missed tonight. She's usually a good shooter. She really kept Jacksonville in this game early.
She'll try it once again. Second one is up and it's good.
27-27 tie game.
Inbound pass into Welch. Welch up the floor to Bullock. Bullock driving, shot up, no good. Bullock trying to race over to get her own rebound. She does. And she'll kick it back out to Miaja Bullock. Bullock driving, shot up, no good. And Poe with the rebound. Coach Bullock wanted to hit on the arm there on the shot. Kidd, top of the key, she's open, shoot, no good, and Miaja Bullock will get the rebound. Up the floor to Welch. Welch stops and pulls it back out. Flips it over to Cooley. Cooley for three from the left wing.
They didn't need Cooley that much in the first half. She comes out in the second half, starts it off with a three. Bulldogs by 3.
Smart play by Welch by pulling it back out there and finding the open Cooley. Easley to Kidd. Kirksey. Kirksey driving. Looking for help back to Easley. Easley will take the 3. This one off the mark, no good. Stone there with the rebound, and it's good. And check that that's Kirksey with the putback.
Kirksey the offensive rebound and the putback. That's her first 2 points of the game.
Kidd will deflect the pass out of bounds.
30-29, Bulldogs by a point.
Welch up to Bullock. Bullock driving. Loses it. Finally gets it back.
Kirksey poked it from behind and almost got the steal.
Cooley now looking for Bullock. She finds her at the free throw line. Driving. Ball's loose on the floor. Picked up by Curry. Now out to Miaja Bullock, and there's a block and foul. And I think that's going to be 3 on Angel Kidd.
Yeah, it's not where Angel Kidd wants to pick up her 3rd foul between the free throw line and the 3-point line.
Both coaches leaving their players with 3 fouls in the game. Here's a pass into Bullock. Bullock shot no good. Good defense there by Kirksey. Up the floor to Poe. Poe driving. Shot is up, no good. And there'll be a foul as not giving Poe room to come down, I believe, as Cooley.
That's on Raven Cooley. That will be her 2nd foul of the game.
Poe go to line to shoot 2. First one is up and good.
Ties the game up at 30. We've had 3 lead changes so far in this game. This could be the 4th if Poe makes this one.
Second free throw, no good. Tipped around and knocked out of bounds off of Kiana Bullock's hands. So Jacksonville will have one more chance here on this end of the floor. Poe on the inbound looking for Stone. Out to Kidd, now over to Poe. Poe, 3-pointer up, way off the mark, no good. Kirksey racing over to get it.
Nice save.
Kidd on the drive. Shot is up, no good. Ball's tipped around, and right now Jacksonville beating Anniston on the boards and easily makes them pay with the 2-point basket.
32-30, Jacksonville takes the lead.
And Brant, we've seen a little bit more hustle out of Jacksonville here as we start the second half, really attacking the glass there on that possession and now tying the ball up there at half court. Really turning it up are the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, Stone's been battling on the boards, but our other 2 forwards have not. Now they're getting into the action.
Bullock picked up her dribble. Now she has to get it back out to Cooley. Cooley driving on Kidd. Contact, no whistle. Up there is Miaja Bullock. Miaja Bullock crossover, drive to the basket, shot up, no good. And rebound will go to Stone.
That's her 13th board of the game. Jacksonville up by 2 with the ball.
Kidd crosses half court, gets it to Easley. Now back to Kidd. She'll take a long NBA 3-pointer, no good. Stone's there for the rebound, though. And there to pick it off is Cooley. As Stone tried to kick it back out to Poe. Cooley there to pick it off. Bullock on the drive. Shot, no good. It's deflected by Kirksey. Outlet to Poe. Poe hustling up the floor. Got one to beat. It's Curry. Shot is up and it's good.
Poe, size and speed now giving Anniston big problems. It's a 4-point lead for the Eagles.
Biggest lead by Jacksonville. 4:17 to go here in the third. Bullock up at top key gets a high screen from Kiana Bullock. She'll swap sides, drive to the basket, shot up, off the mark, no good. Ball's tipped out of bounds and belongs to the Lady Bulldogs.
4:03 to go here in this third quarter. Coming in for Jacksonville, Kira Williams and Darian Martin, and Clemens coming in for Anniston. Also checking in is Brandy Kennedy for Jacksonville. I think coach for Jacksonville trying to buy some time before the media timeout.
Here's Cooley, Clemens, Welch top of key now to Cooley. Cooley's 3-pointer up, partially blocked there by Kidd. Jacksonville can't come down with a rebound, go out of bounds. Be Anniston basketball. When we come back from the media timeout, we'll take a minute break. Be back shortly here on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
When you're in need of septic tank installation, repair, pumping, or service, both commercial and residential, the first call you make is to On-Site Solutions. They're also one of the only companies in Calhoun County that can handle all your restaurant grease from pickup to disposal. On-Site Solutions offers excellent service for a reasonable price, both before and after your septic system is installed. Call Jason Lively today at 256-310-2801 and let On-Site Solutions help solve your septic system needs. Mention where you heard this ad and receive a discount.
Back here at Pete Mathews Coliseum, Jason Palmer alongside Brandon Locklear as we get ready to start back play here. 3:56 to go after the media timeout. Anniston will have the ball underneath their basket. On the baseline is Kiana Bullock.
Jacksonville has outscored Anniston now 24-11 since early in the second quarter.
On the floor for the Lady Bulldogs, Kiana Bullock, Cooley, Clemens, Curry, and Welch. Here's Bullock passing up top to Clemens, now over to Cooley. Cooley launches a long three-pointer, rims out, no good. Racing over to get the rebound is Welch, but there's a foul on the rebound. Not for sure who they're going to get, maybe Poe, and I think it is going to be Poe's first foul. Bullock trying to get the ball in, though. Cooley, Kidd steps in front of the pass and steps on the baseline.
Looks like Kidd now guarding Cooley.
Three starters back into the game for Jacksonville: Easley, Stone, and Kirksey. Bullock to Welch, back inside to Bullock. Bullock on Kirksey, drives, dishes out to Cooley. Shot is up. Cooley's three-pointer just not wanting to fall here tonight. She hit one, or she's hit two, but
one in each half.
It's about 2 out of 10 so far.
And Jacksonville really controlling the boards. Only one shot for Anniston since about the first quarter on.
You know, and that's usually Anniston's strong point, is getting those second and third shots on the offensive glass, and Jacksonville has done a good job. Jacksonville driving now.
Sierra Stone 14 rebounds, Kirksey 4.
Jacksonville changing their offense. There's a one-on-one play now with Kidd and Cooley. Now Poe with the three-pointer. No good. Stone going over to get it. And a jump ball now, and they'll stay down there on that end. As Jacksonville gets the ball, and Anniston not attacking the ball, coming off the rebound.
You know, Jacksonville with the lead still taking those long shots.
Kirksey will miss the chippy inside, and Bullock will get it. Jacksonville missed a chance to go up by 6. Here's Bullock. She'll attempt a three. Rare three by Bullock. Ball's loose on the floor. Welch will have it. She'll roll on the sideline. It'll be Jacksonville basketball.
Welch didn't know it, but the ball had gone off of Stone's leg. Had she just left it alone, it probably would have been Anniston basketball, but she couldn't see it from her angle.
Kidd over to Poe. Poe to Easley in the corner. Easley driving, loses the ball, picked up by Clemens. Quick pass to Cooley. Cooley up the floor, will go around Kidd, pulls it back out now. Driving, Cooley, shot no good. Good defense there by Kidd.
Stone rips down her 16th rebound. And
boy, she's really having some kind of game on the boards.
That's 16 shots. Most of them been on the defensive boards, too. 16 shots Anniston did not get again.
Welch out on Kidd. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Here's Kidd driving, shot up, and it's good.
Angel Kidd taking charge. It's a 6-point lead for the Golden Eagles.
Here's Cooley now. She'll cross half court over to Bullock. Back up to Cooley, now back to Bullock. Over to Clemens on the right wing. Cooley on the drive, pull-up jumper is good.
Cooley got the first 3 points of the quarter for Anniston, and then Jacksonville scored 9 in a row, and she answers now with 1:24 to go in the half. 36-32 Jacksonville.
Surprising we didn't see full court pressure right there by Anniston. As Anniston trailing by 4. Here's Poe on the drive against Cooley. She'll drive all the way to the glass. Shot is up and it's good.
Without Palmer in the lineup, they don't really have an answer for Virginia Poe right now.
Under a minute. Two guards up for Anniston. Cooley and Welch. Trying to work it around there. And now Kidd is going to pick up her 4th foul. And Brandon, is that ever a big foul?
That might even out not having Davia Palmer in the lineup. Kidd's got to shoot herself. She's picked up 2 fouls here in this 3rd quarter. You know, from the from the outside the free throw line and outside the 3-point line.
That'll send Martin in. Here's Kiana Bullock. She'll drive to the basket. Shot is up, no good. And with 39 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter, Kiana Bullock will go to the line. This could cut to lead to 4. She makes both.
Fouls on Sierra Stone. That's her 3rd. And that's that foul we missed earlier in the game. And Stone picked up her 2nd foul. That's her 3rd now.
You know, both of these coaches, game plan coming out of the 2nd half was to attack the basket, and Jacksonville has done the better job in this 3rd quarter. Bullock will hit the 2 free throws. She cuts it to 4.
Both teams have 3 primetime players. You know, everybody picking their game up. There's a turnover.
Martin's pass to Easley. You know, and that's the difference there in the change of point guards there. Easley wasn't ready for the pass.
Both teams missing their point guard.
Up the floor to Welch. Welch falls. Somehow keeps from traveling with it. Down to 20 seconds now here in the 3rd quarter. Cooley on the drive. Dishes out to Clemens. Clemens falls. Gets it to Welch. Now over to Bullock. Anniston really missing Palmer.
A lot.
I don't even see her on the bench. Cooley with 3 seconds. Pulls up jumper, free throw line. No good. And that's how we'll end the 3rd quarter with your score 38-34. Jacksonville with the 4-point lead. We'll take a minute break, and when we come back, we'll have 4th quarter action for you here on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Did you know there's one convenient location that can serve almost all your battery needs? It's Batteries Unlimited at the top of the hill on Quintard in Anniston. They have all major brands at prices you really won't believe. Car batteries start at just $49. Any battery for any need. Marine, lawn tractor, golf carts, watches, cameras, cell phones. If it takes a battery, Batteries Unlimited has it. Batteries Unlimited, 321 Quintard in Anniston. Call 256-238-9005. Batteries Unlimited is now an authorized U-Haul dealer.
Your pet is an important part of your family that returns love and care unconditionally. And right now's the best time to think about your pet's care for the spring months ahead. Greenbrier Animal Clinic in Anniston has been taking care of pets in the Calhoun County area for over 3 decades. Call now and schedule your pet for their annual vaccinations, flea and tick treatment, or grooming. Dr. Bill Brom and Dr. Elizabeth Main ensure your pet always sees a vet. X-ray lab and the latest surgical facilities on site ensures quality health care. Greenbrier Animal Clinic. Warm hearts, treating cold noses.
Step into the offices of J. Britt Middlebrook CPA, where you'll find professional one-on-one service for business and individual clients. In this ever-changing tax and economic climate, you can count on receiving the expert advice you need. J. Britt Middlebrook works hard to provide every client what they need to meet all deadlines. Tax season will be here soon. For all your accounting service needs, call or stop by at 1913 Berry Street in Oxford. That's J. Britt Middlebrook, CPA.
Hi, I'm Curtis Skinner. Trust me, to win out here you have to have a team of experienced professionals behind you.
The same kind of professionals you'll need after an automobile accident, and that's what you'll find at Skinner's Body Shop in Oxford. At Skinner Body Shop, you always get free estimates, and our dad's crew can fix it like new. Everybody's seen Bull around with our rollback ready to handle all your towing needs. We work with all major insurance carriers, so the next time you
All right, enough of the details. Just come see my dad at Skinner Body Shop.
We're back here at Pete Mathews Coliseum. Jacksonville leading 40-38. And Anniston just calling the timeout there, and we'll see if Anniston will press. 4:59, these two teams will have another timeout once we get under the 4-minute mark. We're at 4:59 now. There's a pass deflected out of bounds by Anniston. Martin now will inbound in front of Anniston's bench. Man-to-man press by the Bulldogs. They get it into Kirksey. Now over to Poe. Poe with Cooley guarding her. Here's Kidd now. Cooley switches. Here's a pass inside to Stone. Beautiful dime there by Kidd to Stone, and Stone lays it up good for two and was fouled.
That's what they missed the most when Kidd is out, is her dishing and passing, and when she's got the shot going, she's as good a point guard around as there is, and that's 5 on Curry.
That's a big blow to the Lady Bulldogs. Curry picking up her 5th foul. She's got 4 points, but she really rebounds well, plays good defense. So that's going to be a loss for Anniston. 2 starters now on the bench for the Lady Bulldogs, both Palmer and Curry. Palmer with the injury.
Stone at the free throw line. She has 10 points and 17 rebounds in this game.
Wow, what a performance. Here's Miaja Bullock with the rebound. She's pushing it up the floor. She's driving her field goal short there. Now it's tied up with Stone.
Arrow goes to Jacksonville, and it'll be another rebound for her.
Full court pressure once again by the Lady Bulldogs. Here's Martin on the inbound, passes the Kidd. Kidd will bring it up the floor. Cooley guarding her.
Huge basket for the Golden Eagles.
Up to Poe. 42-38, 4:30 to go here in the 4th quarter. Kidd, pull-up jumper off the mark, no good. And a rebound will go off of Kirksey's hands out of bounds. A Lady Bulldogs basketball.
I'm not sure if you're Coach Chambliss, you won a 3 that early in the possession of the ball.
Timeout called by Bullock as she had trouble getting the inbounds in for Anniston. 42-38 is our score. 4:18 to go. We'll take a quick break and be back here shortly on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
American Plumbing and Septic Service provides residential, commercial, and industrial work you can count on. From the smallest repair to the biggest job, it all starts with our team talking with you about every phase, including a free estimate, then the professional service to complete the job on time. And because you never know when an emergency might happen, we're here 24/7 with the manpower and equipment to fix it fast. With locations in Oxford, Anniston, Pell City, Gadsden, Jacksonville, and Atlanta, at American Plumbing and Septic Service, we're here to serve you.
Have you got the new car itch but don't want to take the plunge with a brand new car? How about getting the most car for the money at Avery Auto Sales? They have a large selection of cars with even some 2014s in the mix. And if you're worried about your credit, don't. They can help get you back on your credit feet with guaranteed approval. Check them out online at AveryAutoSales.net. Then when you see something you like, call them at 256-835-8897 for a test drive. Or just go by. Avery Auto Sales is located on Highway 78 East between Highway 78 and Snow Street in Oxford. That's Avery Auto Sales.
A drive by Miaja Bullock. The shot is good. She's fouled on the play. Big basket by Bullock as she pulled Anniston within 2. And that foul went against Virginia Poe. Her 2nd foul. Miaja at the line trying to complete the 3-point play, and she does.
Huge possession for the Bulldogs.
Easily on the inbound. Near steal by Bullock. Poe quickly up the floor to Kirksey. Kirksey will get it back to Poe. Poe launches a 3. It's short. Racing to get the rebound is Kirksey. It'll go out of bounds off of Kirksey. It'll be Anniston basketball.
Again, Jacksonville with a 4-point lead in this game. They come down and take 2, very, very long 3s and miss both of them and let Anniston get back in the ball game.
We're just under 4 minutes. Anniston has pulled it within 1. We're at the media timeout. We'll take one here. We'll take a minute and be back here shortly on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Oops, had a fender bender? Have them tow it or take it yourself to Wesley's Paint and Body. Baker Reynolds and his guys have been this area's go-to team for quality automotive body repair and paint work for years. All makes and models, foreign or domestic. They take them crashed and make them look like new. And with Wesley's larger new facility, including 2 full-size paint booths, they can get you fixed up fast. Always free estimates, best price on repair work, insurance claims welcomed, and service with a smile. That's Wesley's Paint and Body, Highway 78 East in Anniston.
When you have cable and can't find something good to watch, you get depressed. When you get depressed, you attend seminars. When you attend seminars, you feel like a winner. When you feel like a winner, you go to Vegas. When you go to Vegas, you lose everything. And when you lose everything, you sell your hair to a wig shop. Don't sell your hair to a wig shop. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV.
Call Customer First Satellite in Oxford.
We're back here at Pete Mathews Coliseum, 3:56 to go in this one in the girls' championship game of the 64th annual Calhoun County Basketball Tournament. Large crowd on hand. This place is almost packed out. People standing in the concession areas and everything. Really not a lot of seats left here. Anniston trailing by 1. They do have the basketball. Full court pressure by Jacksonville. Cooley will go through it. Trip from behind, no whistle. Shot up from the corner by Shears, no good. Clemens there with the rebound and the putback. Big basket there by Clemens.
And Jacksonville gets the steal. Miasia Bullock on the inbounds pass.
Anniston with it. There's a foul as well. Be a 1-and-1 as well. And you saw that smile there from Bullock. He said he smiles when they do something good, but it's not, you don't see it very often. They do a lot good, but.
Not in a one-point game with 3:39 to go. He doesn't smile a whole lot. But Bullock at the line, 3 poor possessions in a row by the Golden Eagles.
Bullock will nail the free throw. She has been solid all day long for the Lady Bulldogs.
She may be their MVP of this game. 15 points right now.
Cooley's second free throw is up and it's good as well. 5 points in the quarter for Bullock. Shears will step out. Welch will come in for defensive purposes now. Full court pressure by Anniston. Easily into Martin, and Anniston will back off the pressure now. Leading by 3.
Jacksonville's got to get the ball inside, it would appear.
Kidd hands off to Poe. Poe drive around, cut it back to the left. Now drives in the lane. Shot no good. Kirksey there with the rebound. Her putback no good. And a hold on the floor. The foul will be on the floor. And that'll be the 17th foul against Anniston. So Kirksey will go to the line to shoot 2.
That's the thing about it. When the Eagles have driven to the basket, they've been able to get those rebounds and kick it back in if they miss the shots. Fouls on Clemens, her second.
Kirksey at the line. First time at the line tonight. Misses a free throw. Bullock there with a rebound. Outlet to Welch, now to Cooley. Martin guarding Cooley. Cooley driving. Shot off the glass, no good. It's tipped around, picked up by Kidd. Kidd got Poe all alone down the floor. Poe will drive a shot, no good. Tipped around, picked up by Kirksey. Outlet to Poe. Poe will launch a 3. Rims out, no good. Stone battling for the rebound. She gets it, puts it back up, good for 2.
Stone, her 19th rebound. 45-44 Anniston.
Jacksonville will take the timeout. We'll take a minute as well and be back here shortly on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Did you know there's one convenient location that can serve almost all your battery needs? It's Batteries Unlimited at the top of the hill on Quintard in Anniston. They have all major brands at prices you really won't believe. Car batteries start at just $49. Any battery for any need. Marine, lawn tractor, golf carts, watches, cameras, cell phones. If it takes a battery, Batteries Unlimited has it. Batteries Unlimited, 321 Quintard in Anniston. Call 256-238-9005. Batteries Unlimited is now an authorized U-Haul dealer. Step into the offices of J. Britt Middlebrook CPA, where you'll find professional one-on-one service for business and individual clients. In this ever-changing tax and economic climate, you can count on receiving the expert advice you need. J. Britt Middlebrook works hard to provide every client what they need to meet all deadlines. Tax season will be here soon. For all your accounting service needs, call or stop by at 1913 Berry Street in Oxford. That's J. Britt Middlebrook, CPA.
Welcome to Calhoun County, Alabama, your natural attraction. We have invigorating outdoor activities, amazing cultural sites, mouth-watering food, and southern hospitality, all wrapped into one amazing vacation destination. Whether you're looking for a relaxing overnight getaway or for a one-of-a-kind escapade, Calhoun County boasts an incredible selection of outdoor recreational opportunities. Calhoun County is the natural attraction, centrally located between Atlanta and Birmingham, with plenty of fun and memories waiting to be made. Come to Calhoun County, Alabama, a natural attraction.
Boy, do we ever have a good one here at Pete Mathews Coliseum. Going down to the wire here, 2:51 to go in the game. Anniston with the 1-point lead with the basketball now. Pressure by Jacksonville. Kiana Bullock will bring the ball to the floor. She's got Kirksey guarding her. Bullock will cross half court. Man-to-man defense by Jacksonville. Bullock will pick up a dribble, hand it off to Cooley. Cooley over to Welch. Now to Bullock. To Clemens. Clemens, the drive. Shot no good. There with the rebound is Welch, the smallest player on the floor. She puts it back up and is fouled. What heart that Welch had going amongst the trees there. Getting the offensive rebound and taking back up. She gives herself a chance at the free throw line to knock down these two free throws.
Deja Kirksey the foul.
Welch, first one is up and good. Her first point of the game, and that's a big one. She's got another big one to put Anniston up by 3 if she makes it. It's up, rolls around, no good. Martin there with the rebound. Anniston with a 2-point lead, 2:20 to go. Kidd with the ball now will slow it down. Walk it up the floor. Welch will come out on her. Gets a high screen from Stone. Kidd drops back. Poe, top of the key. 3-pointer off the mark. Racing over to get it is Martin. Pass into Poe. Poe is hit. There's a whistle and a foul. So Poe will go to the line now to shoot the 1-and-1 as that's Anniston's 18th foul.
Foul was on number 3 for Anniston. Miaja Bullock, her second.
Poe could tie it up with these 2 free throws here. Her first one up, and it is good. Her first point of the 4th quarter.
The senior trying to tie this thing up here late in this championship game.
Poe's second free throw up, and this one's good as well. Tie ball game, 2 minutes to go. Here's a near steal by Kidd, knocks it out of bounds, and Anniston will have the ball about half court. Inbound the ball for Anniston will be Miaja Bullock. Bullock looking, passing into Cooley now. Martin will go back in the backcourt to help guard her. Screen by Miaja Bullock. Pull-up jumper by Cooley. Off the glass and it's good. Oh, my goodness. From NBA range, Raven Cooley off the glass is good. Somebody call the bank. We're at 147. Anniston with the 3-point lead. Here's a timeout. We'll take a minute as well. Be back here shortly on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
When you wait forever for the cable guy, you get bored. When you get bored, you start staring out windows. When you start staring out windows, you see things you shouldn't see. When you see things you shouldn't see, you need to vanish. When you need to vanish, you fake your own death. When you fake your own death, you dye your eyebrows. And when you dye your eyebrows, you attend your own funeral as a guy named Phil Shifley. Don't attend your own funeral as a guy named Phil Shifley. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV.
Call Customer First Satellite in Oxford.
An important message for Americans in need of health insurance. If there's been a recent change in your life, you are eligible for immediate protection under the Affordable Care Act. If you're uninsured because you missed the enrollment deadline, we can help. To get the protection you need, you can visit the Healthcare Exchange and spend hours exploring your options.
Or you can make a single call to Health Markets and let us do the legwork for you at no cost or obligation. Health Markets Insurance Agency searches thousands of health insurance plans on the exchange and off from more than 120 leading companies like United Healthcare, Humana, and more. We'll find you the right insurance coverage and guarantee the lowest price for plans we offer. And if you qualify for a government subsidy, we'll make sure you get the tax credits you deserve. Talk to us on the phone or meet with a local licensed representative. Why pay more than you have to or risk going without the coverage you need? Put our free service to work for you.
Call 800-797-1292. That's 800-797-1292.
Big three-pointer there by Raven Cooley off the glass to give Anniston the three-point lead. 1:47 to go. Jacksonville with the ball. Kidd now will drive around the right side. Miaja Bullock coming out on her. Cross-court pass into the middle of the lane to Kirksey. Out to Martin. Martin to drive. The shot up. Off to Martin. No good. Ball's tipped around. Picked up by Kirksey. Kirksey will shoot it. It's no good. And the rebound will go to Kiana Bullock. And I believe Bullock fouled from behind. And that is the case, as Kiana Bullock now will go to the free throw line. And if you're Coach Bullock, you don't want anybody else but Kiana Bullock at the free throw line at this point. The senior, calm, cool, collective, will step to the free throw line to hit two big, or try to attempt to hit two big free throws here.
And she's hit 3 in a row, and that's Sierra Stone's 4th personal foul.
First one is up, and it's good. That makes it a 4-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. That's Bullock's first point here in the fourth quarter. Bullock, second free throw, short. Kirksey with the rebound. Now they get it over to Kidd. Kidd will walk the ball up the floor, trotting just a little bit, crossing half court. Cooley will come out on her. Stone way up top, trying to set the high pick. Bullock will switch. She'll guard Kidd. Now the pass to Kirksey, over to Poe. Poe on the drive from the baseline, cut off there. Now up top to Kidd. 1 minute to go in the ball game. Kidd driving, layup, no good. There's a blocking foul. A blocking foul as there to try to draw the charge with Kiana Bullock. The blocking foul there, and Kidd on the floor just now getting up.
She took a hard fall. It looked like Kiana Bullock kind of undercut her from the front, trying to draw that charge. Didn't really get position, but no harm intended on purpose for sure.
At the line is Angel Kidd. She'll have 2 or 1 and 1 now, as that's only the 19th foul. The free throw is up. It's off the mark. No good. No good. Clemens with the rebound. Here, Cooley, under a minute now, with Martin guarding her. And it's up by 4. And now Coach Bullock will call a timeout. I believe he'll have to take a minute timeout. We're going to take a minute as well and be back here shortly on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Step into the offices of J. Britt Middlebrook CPA, where you'll find professional one-on-one service for business and individual clients. In this ever-changing tax and economic climate, you can count on receiving the expert advice you need. J. Britt Middlebrook works hard to provide every client what they need to meet all deadlines. Tax season will be here soon. For all your accounting service needs, call or stop by at 1913 Berry Street in Oxford. That's J. Britt Middlebrook, CPA.
Hi, I'm Curtis Skinner. Trust me, to win out here you have to have a team of experienced professionals behind you.
The same kind of professionals you'll need after an automobile accident, and that's what you'll find at Skinner's Body Shop in Oxford. At Skinner Body Shop, you always get free estimates, and our dad's crew can fix it like new. Everybody's seen Bull around with our rollback, ready to handle all your towing needs. We work with all major insurance carriers, so the next time you
All right, enough of the details. Just come see my dad at Skinner Body Shop.
52 seconds ago, Anniston with a 4-point lead. They do have the basketball. Miaja Bullock on the sideline looking to inbound. Getting it into Bullock. Dangerous bounce pass there. Kiana will bring it past half court. She's at the top of the key. At some point, Jacksonville going to have to start fouling.
They want to foul 10, Carlina Welch, but I don't think Anniston's going to get her the ball.
Kiana going to keep it for as long as she can.
Welch has got it now.
Get it over to Welch. Welch back to Bullock. 30 seconds now. Kirksey out on her. Whenever Jacksonville fouls, it'll be the 10th foul. The ball's loose on the floor. It's tied up. And luckily, Anniston, it's
you didn't
their
foul
possession.
For 30 seconds, Jason.
Now the clock is down to 24.5. Inbound into Kiana Bullock, and she'll go back court.
Oh, my goodness. She caught the ball straddling on one side of the line and came back down on the other side. Oh, my goodness.
Huge turnover by the Lady Bulldogs. Jacksonville down by 4, needs a big bucket here. Here's Kidd. Kidd with the baseline jumper, no good. Rebound's tipped around, it's loose on the floor. There's a traveling violation, a travel there by the Lady Bulldog. We'll see who that is. I think that's Miaja Bullock, fell to the ground. So Jacksonville will have the ball on the baseline with 14 seconds to go. 4-point deficit. Gets the ball out to Stone. Now to
you got to shoot it.
Poe was shot up from the three-point line, no good. Rebound tipped around the floor, and there's a foul now on the rebound. Let's see who the whistle is going to, and the foul's going to be on.